Welcome to the Crypt Door Podcast, where death is never the end and legacy echoes through stone. Today we dim the lights and lower the volume, just for a moment, as we pay tribute to a man who once screamed into the void, and the void screamed back. Ozzy Osbourne, John Michael Osbourne, has left this world. The Prince of Effin' Darkness has taken his final bow. His last encore played not on stage, but in silence. Tonight we open the crypt for one of the most unlikely icons of our time, a working-class kid from Birmingham who became the voice of the damned, the misunderstood, and the magnificent. Ozzy Osbourne was born December 3rd, 1948 in Aston, Birmingham, England. Grew up poor, dyslexic, endured bullying and working in slaughterhouses. He found escape in music. The Beatles changed his life. Formed Black Sabbath with Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward in 1968. Ozzy's voice wasn't trained, it wasn't pretty, but it was raw, and it carried something darker, something real. When he sang, it was like hearing your own nightmares being exercised through the speakers. Black Sabbath created the genre of heavy metal that inspired generations. Ozzy was fired from Sabbath in 1979 for drug and alcohol abuse. His solo career exploded with The Blizzard of Oz in 1980, featuring Randy Rhoads on guitar. Some of his infamous moments: he bit the head off of a dove during a record executive meeting, and then he later bit a real bat on stage thinking that it was rubber. Whoops! Constant legal and moral battles, accused of encouraging self-harm through lyrics. He made the grotesque theatrical. He made horror into art. Ozzy wasn't evil. He was a mirror held up to a world afraid of its own darkness. He endured the death of guitarist Randy Rhoads in a 1982 plane crash. He had decades of addiction, health scares, and rehab. He was diagnosed with Parkinson's in 2019. Although Ozzy continued to perform and appear publicly despite his rapid health decline. Ozzy spent his life dancing with death. And yet he outlived so many. Not because he was lucky, but because he was determined. Death followed him closely, but it never dared take him until now. Ozzy Osbourne died on July 22nd of this year. I'm sure surrounded by his family, his wife Sharon, and his children. No pyrotechnics, no screaming crowd, just silence. Now, where do you think he should be buried? Is it in a private mausoleum in England? A shared crypt with family? Will there even be a public monument for his fans? I picture black roses, a velvet curtain in a mausoleum with a stained glass bat in the window. Maybe he's not to be buried at all. Maybe he just vanished into smoke. Now, what do you think should be on his stone? See you on the other side? I am Iron Man? Or maybe the madman has rested? What do you guys think Ozzy's tombstone should say? Send me your thoughts, and maybe we'll feature them in a future episode. His legacy? The music and shenanigans that will be remembered for all eternity. Remember that time while intoxicated he urinated on the Alamo? But let's not forget the most important thing. Those infectious songs and the entertainment he provided throughout the years. Ozzy made us comfortable with death because he stared it down, laughed, and kept walking. And now that he's gone, the silence feels like thunder. Even now as we mourn, we celebrate. Because Ozzy was never just a musician. He was a survivor. And now he belongs to the ages. Some people live quietly, some live loudly. And some, like Ozzy Osbourne, exploded into the world and left ashes in their wake. His death may be fresh, but his voice is eternal. This is a very sad moment in music history, guys. When I was a young kid, I really thought Ozzy was the devil. Some of those pictures I saw of him with fangs, I was scared of him. That's until I got a little older and I started listening to the music. Some of my favorite songs include Crazy Train, No More Tears, and some of my favorite Sabbath songs are War Pigs and, of course, Iron Man. I'm a pro wrestling fan, and one of my favorite wrestling tag teams of all time, the Road Warriors, or also known as the Legion of Doom, used this as their walkout music early on in their career. And the song Changes was a great one too. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Your music and shenanigans will live on forever. I throw up the eternal horns for you, brother. My condolences to his wife Sharon, his kids Kelly, Amy, and Jack. Your father was an inspiration to many and will go down in history as one of the greatest of all time. Give me some of your thoughts and memories about Ozzy in the comment box. That is, depending on what platform you're hearing or seeing this on. Please remember to give me a thumbs up or a rating. It greatly helps the podcast. And don't forget to follow me for more episodes. This has been the Crypt Door Podcast, a place where even the loudest souls find their rest. Until next time, keep your candles lit and your headphones loud. And I'll see you on the other side. Rest in peace, Ozzy. You are one of the greatest. You will be missed. We love you, man. And we'll be thinking about his family. Keep them in our thoughts and prayers. All right, guys. For real, I'm gone. Thank you for listening. Please follow the podcast, subscribe, give me a rating, do whatever it is you could do for me to help build this podcast up. And I will be talking to you later on.